I don't know what I did to make everybody hate Trees. Everybody hate Trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate Trees. Everybody hate Trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate Trees. Everybody hate Trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate Trees. Those niggas hate Trees. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate me. Those niggas hate Trees. The slip of my tongue, trigger finger for fun. You know I got this trigger finger, man. They know how we do it on the hill. What's up? What's up? Is it coming to Kegel? He ain't waffles and bagels. What's up, Kegel? They need to worry about themselves.
I mean, it's probably one of the hardest things I had to do. Explain, you know what I'm saying? Explaining like death and things like that to keep this, you know what I'm saying? To you know, your children or whatnot. After my brother had passed, you know, at the time I had my first daughter, Des. Hey Des, love you, girl. And she got a chance. And that's the sad part about it, because since Des, I done had 7 more kids, you know what I'm saying? And none of my kids with my wife got a chance to meet my brother. You know what I'm saying? They only know how he look for as pictures I show them and the little film that we do have on him, stuff like that. And, you know, he did record with us with the Untouchables, so I can let them hear his voice at times too. And for the most part, you know, I talk about him. I keep his name, you know, where they can hear it and, you know, alive, you know, and thanks to you guys too. Big shouts out to everybody, you know, rest in peace, Mayne. I need to do Mayne shirts, things like that, you know what I'm saying? So big shouts out to YouTube and my YouTube subscribers. But she did get a chance to meet him, man, you know, and you know, he used to give her money and she used to love to see him. And, you know, half of the time I didn't even know he gave her money. She told me this, you know what I'm saying? It was a surprise to me. You know, I may have seen it, you know, 1 or 2 times, but, you know, I didn't know every time she seen her Uncle Mayne Knox, Mayne Mayne, that he gave her cash. But, you know, when things happen, you know, if it just accidents, if it's a tragic death or a natural death, when you have to explain it to a child, I don't know if there's a method, or, you know, we definitely know it ain't no rule book, I mean, no guidebook. So that's something hard to do, explaining that to, you know, kids, you know, even at times, you know, preteens, young adults, you know, teenagers and stuff. It's hard to explain, especially if they was close to the person and, you know, the person no longer there. You know, they have questions. And, you know, of course, even adults do. But we know, you know, not to question Jehovah. But in the kids' sense, you know, they have a lot of questions. And in this case right here, my daughter Desiree, you know, she had to be at least 6 years old, 6, maybe 7 at the most. But I know, you know, by 6 years old when my brother had passed. And it couldn't have been no more than 2 months, you know, 60 days, you know, at the most. And that's at the most, since the last time that, you know, she seen him and hugged him and played with him and he gave her some money, you know, or however. But once it happened, I remember I had to go, you know, pick up Des. I think I was picking up from the daycare on Riverdale Road, something like that. And we was riding until it's so I can see it so clearly, like just right now. And we talking about over 20 years ago, but we was riding and we in the SUV, we in a gray Eddie Bauer, that expedition thing that had just came out and stuff. And we riding, she's in the back seat in her seatbelt, and we are right off Walker Road in Beseda, right in College Park, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. Like I say, man, I remember this like so good. And we had just got to Riverdale, like right by Willow Way, finna come out the back side of Riverdale Road up in that area. And she said, Daddy. And I remember looking at the rearview mirror back at her. She was like, Daddy, can I ask you something? I'm like, yeah. She was like, can't, like, God can do anything, right? And I'm like, yes, baby, God can do anything that you can think of and cannot think of. He can do anything. She said, well, why won't he bring Uncle Mayne Mayne back alive and let him be alive? Man, like, how do you explain that? My 6-year-old daughter asked me, why can't God, or can God, bring her Uncle Mayne Mayne back alive and let him live? If he can do anything, Daddy, why don't he do that? Wow. Man, I'm talking about like, and I didn't even know how to explain that, man. I mean, I told him, no, it just don't work like that. He have a plan, and inside his plan, at some time, everybody dies. You know what I'm saying? But we will see Uncle Mayne again in the other life. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that I really could tell her, because I couldn't explain, the death, and why he won't bring them, and everybody want the loved ones to come back. Certain ones to stay there, but I'm just joking. But man, that was just hard to explain to her, man. And actually, like, after I tried to explain the best that I could to her, man, I choked up behind the wheel, man. I remember her asking, like, Daddy, you okay? And it was like, I don't know if she can look up in her angle, look back up into the mirror and see my face. You know what I'm saying? But man, I had got choked up behind the wheel, man. And it wasn't just about the thought of him being gone, things of that nature, but it was more of my daughter's mindset at 6 years old. And I have this 5-second rule that I've been living by for years. And when I say 5-second rule, it don't actually mean 5 seconds. It can be 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, or just however. But I would just put the number 5 right there. And it's universal. It's used for good situations, and it's used to look at bad situations, either or. And in this case, I'm gonna give y'all the good situation. Then I give y'all the bad situation after. But in this case, it's my daughter at 6 years old, and I looked at the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule is, she asked me, why can't God bring her Uncle Mayne back alive and let him live? That is a question just like, woo. We all know that. But if you take it back 5 seconds before she asked that question, is really the strong point of this whole thing. Because 5 seconds, 5 minutes, or whatever, before she asked that question, you have to think on what her mind was thinking. See, that is the beautiful part about it. 5 seconds before she asked that question, what was her mind thinking? And if we just like put some things on the chalkboard to say what her mind's thinking, She was, for one, was thinking about her Uncle Mayne. For two, she was thinking about probably like him saying he loved her, the hugs, the laughter, things of that nature. That is beautiful. And and 5 seconds, while them 5 seconds was going on, and she thinking about this stuff, it overpoured her soul, her body, her little 6-year-old body. And once it overflowed, it came out. Dad, why don't go ahead like that? Because she was thinking about those things that she wanted him back. That is the beautiful part about it. You know what I'm saying? But of course, y'all not only talking to Treese right here, y'all talking to OG Black Boy at 3700 at the same time. So with that being said, I have to give you the bad on the 5-second rule. It applies the same way. So Dontrece, myself, let's just say I kicked in your door. Yeah, you. and I came in your house. I was a burglar though, not the OG Black Boy that do drug dealers. I was like a burglar, like a thief. You know, he at the bottom of the chain. You know what I'm saying? So I was a thief, a burglar, and I broke into your house and I stole your DVD player, your computer, all the kids' toys for Christmas. This is like 3 days before Christmas, like straight Grinching. Straight Grinching. OG Black Boy 3700, the Grinch. And stole all your kids' toys and your jewelry and all that stuff. And on top of it, I know you. We know each other. We in DeVry. We in class together at the local college or just whatever. However you want to look at it. But we know each other. And I break in your house, steal all those items. So now when you find out it was me, or if you didn't, that don't matter. But this is the thing about the 5-second rule. Now, me breaking into your house and stealing all the items that I just say I stole, that is bad. You is going crazy, hysterical. You can't believe somebody broke in your house. You found out it was me. Can't believe Treese broke in your house and stole the kids' toys and stole this and stole that and did all this. That is terrible. Going crazy. You married to Treese's sister or just however we're connected, you know it's me and you are furious because you can't believe that I broke in the house. And all that stuff I got. Now that's bad. That's bad. I just broke in my brother-in-law's house right before Christmas, stole all that stuff. That is bad. But if you apply the 5-second rule to it, take it back. 5 seconds before I kick in the door. So think what my mind is thinking 5 seconds before I kick in the door. Meaning I'm standing right outside the door. So what is my mind thinking? My mind thinking him. Getting the toys and the actions. See, the actions is small. The actions of what I'm doing inside the house, what I'm taking that is small. It's what I thought right before I kicked in the door. That is the situation right there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, back to my daughter, man, it blew me away because I apply that to everything I do in life. And when she did that 20 years ago or whatever, it amazed me. It blew me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that she was going to grow up to be, you know, the person and the young lady that she is today, man. So thank you for tuning in to another great episode of Underground Source TV with your host, TV and film producer, Dontrece Knox, a.k.a. Black Boy OG 3700. Call it Paul. Stand up.
I don't know what I did to make everybody hate Treese. Everybody hate Treese. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate Treese. Everybody hate Treese. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate Treese. Everybody hate Treese. I don't know what I did to make everybody hate Treese. Those niggas hate Treese. everybody.
Hey, old nigga, hey, Trees.
The slip of my tongue, trigger finger for fun.
You know I got this trigger finger, man. They know how we do it on the hill. What's up? What's up?
Is it come escape?